Hi, everybody, and welcome back. On today's episode, we will be discussing In the Gray by Reid. And on our next episode, we will be discussing Tanitra's pick for the season. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram at bookedandbusypod_ for updates and additional announcements. I want to start our discussion off today with asking you this question, Tanitra. So, what's your opinion on age gaps in relationships in general?
I feel like anything that's over 25, like, I don't care what y'all do. But anything
God.
that's
You
like
saying the
bigger
same
than
thing as everybody else. You said, like, who else
yeah,
said that? What's that rapper
because
girl
that's when
name?
your brain is done, like your frontal lobe is done forming and stuff. Anything under that, like those big age gaps, like this one we're about to discuss in this book, it's creepy to me. You're taking advantage of somebody.
Yeah, I don't care for it neither. I will
I
say
will,
this.
yeah, I was gonna say I have been involved in a couple that I didn't have no business when I was younger, but when you know better, you do better.
It just seems predatory. Like, if you
Mm-hmm.
over 25, then I don't care. Like, if you 25 and he happen to be 36, then cool. Like,
Beautiful.
that's fine. That's totally fine. But if you're still technically a teenager, I'm not fucking with that.
Creepy.
Yeah, and then it's like they're
And you
not,
pushing 40.
like, think about it. When you
Like,
was
come on.
19, yeah, when you were 19, you were not that smart. Like, you don't
No.
know anything when you're 19. I'm thinking about my 19-year-old self, and I'm just like, oh my God, I was an idiot. So that's why I'm just kind of like, I don't really like that. Now, this is what I will say. I only really prefer the age gap thing when the man is older than the girl. You know, when we just talking about age gaps in general. That's when I only really like the age gaps. Now, what I cannot stand, this is like my pet peeve. I don't like women who are old enough to be my mama, and you dating somebody that's my age.
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
care.
same.
I don't care if you are over 25 or whatever the dynamics is. If you are 17 years older than, if the woman is 17 years older than the dude or something like that, and I sent you that profile yesterday on Instagram of this Instagram page, and that girl was on like a Houston reality show, and when she was talking about her relationship and how it's a 17-year age gap between her and her man, I was so disgusted, and it's like, it's not cute. And then she also has a son that's like closer to his age. That's the
Yes.
same thing with Drea and Jalen
Drea.
Green. Like, I don't like that. That shit is
Also,
weird.
this new thing. I don't know if you've seen Tommy has been hanging out with Jules. Like, it's really
Yeah.
weird. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I
Like, it's
don't like
creepy.
that.
It's
Yeah,
extremely creepy.
I don't really like that too much. Like, and who else did that? Keisha Cole had did that with Huncho, was dating
And
Huncho
she
at
was
one
sprung
point.
over him. Like, she was, like, crashing out on Instagram and stuff over him. Like, it was crazy. Like, girl, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
But that goes to show you need to be going with somebody your own
Somebody your
age.
age.
Like, that's stupid. You set your up for that heartbreak or disaster or whatever. I think whoever
Agreed.
her kids, who is it? Like, her second kid's baby daddy is like young like that as well. And it's like, I don't like that. I don't think
See,
it's
I didn't know
cute.
about the other one. I only knew about Booby.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like, that's fine. You could have just went back to him if anything. But I don't
Right?
like that you being all heartbroken over somebody young like that. I don't care. I have no
Creepy.
sympathy for it. Like,
Right?
it's
Like, girl, ain't nobody finna sit here and, like, cry with you. Like, you're weird. You're old enough to be his mom. It's
and that
creepy.
was the same thing with Joy dating Trayvon Diggs. It's like a 10-year age gap between them. Like, she's
Oh,
like 10
wow. I
years
didn't know that was
older.
going on.
Yeah, that's who she had her last kid by.
Girl, she be collecting them like Pokeballs. Like,
And you know what's crazy even about her? Because it'd be so much outrage with her. I don't think it's necessarily like the dating that was like the big deal. I think it's just because she got pregnant by him. I think that's what got everybody like, oh, like, nobody. I don't remember no outrage when she was with Bow Wow or Future when she had 2 kids with them. I don't remember no outrage with that.
nah.
But
I think it was like the
yeah,
third one. It was like, okay,
all
like,
right,
girl, you
girl.
making sure.
Like, all right. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
My thing is, date somebody, like, don't be, and that's another thing I don't like. Like, when people be trying to date, like, the basketball players or the football players, okay, you gotta think about it too. Now, like, okay, we're 30, so the people who've been in these leagues or whatever, they are now considered veterans. So they not gonna have too much longer to be playing in the league. So that means anybody who is new coming into the league, they're hella young. So why are you, if you know you 36, 37 or whatever,
Ooh,
why are you going after these younger kids? Like, you're going after kids at this point. So it's like, date somebody your age. Yeah, you need to date somebody your age. I don't like that. So
like Dre, whenever they would show those videos, like it looks like you sitting there talking with your son, and she's sitting there got to dumb it, like you can see her dumbing it down, like trying to explain stuff to him. Like, you don't feel weird? Like, that's creepy. Like explaining Destiny's Child to him, like, because he literally isn't aware. Like, that is the creepiest thing. And then I'd be like, I was just talking to my mom about this the other day, because I was like, I don't understand how women do that. Like men is like, and I know it shouldn't be this way, but it just is. Women mature faster than men. So it's like a little bit weirder for a woman. Like, it's like you can't even be 5-6 years younger than me. You can't be 2 years younger than me without me looking at you like a baby, and you need to get out my face. Like boy, get up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, boy, get out my face. Like, you're a child. So imagine somebody 12, 13, 14, 15 years younger than you. How could you even like stomach that and not feel
we ain't got nothing
creepy?
To talk about.
Nothing. Like, you're dumb. You barely can wipe your behind. Like, I don't have nothing to talk to you about. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, whatever. Yeah, but I guess that leads us into this book.
Yeah, because if you
that's crazy.
If you don't even have a 3 in your age, I'm not talking to you
at all. Like, what do we have to talk about? Like, you 26, 27. I'm already kind of like, you don't know shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So.
My cutoff, honestly, is if you were born in 98. That's my cutoff. Like,
right? Like, you can't be born in 2000 nothing for me.
No. You can't do that at all. That's 98 is being gracious.
It is. I agree. Because a 2000 anything, I'm like, you're a baby. Like, I don't care how old you are, my brain is like, baby.
Yeah, because I vividly remember 2000, 2001.
Right?
I vividly remember being in kindergarten during that time. So that's why I'm kind of like, nah. And nowadays, you can't even tell, for real, if you were to go out. Like, we in the clubs with older people and younger people, so now it's like you can't even tell. Like, you gotta be like, wait,
and millennials look like 21 forever, because like it's really weird out here.
I would literally scream if somebody walked up to me and they'd be like, hey, how you doing? And I'd be like, I'm like, wait, how old are you? And they say 23. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna be like,
oh my god.
I'm gonna be like, oh my god.
Today is my little brother's birthday. He literally just turned 20, and like, he has a little baby, but it's just like, even him, like anybody else, like, born in 2006, like, that's baby.
Crazy.
Like, and there are girls dating people that age. Like, that's wild. I just can't. Like, you still a child.
Crazy.
Yeah, and he has a like 6-month-old baby.
Like, if you were born in 2006, what's that the year that Holla Back Girl came out?
I think that was 2004, right?
No, I remember I was in Virginia that summer when that came out. Hold on. I'm about to do something out for real. 2006.
It might have been like 2005.
Yeah, that might have been 2005. So what was 2006? What was a significant 2006 song? Because that's 20 was Blue Stars came out? Oh, no, that was 2005.
I would say, was that Run It, or was Run It 2005?
I think Run It was like 2006. Let me hold on. I gotta Google this right quick since we
right,
because when I be seeing it pop up,
it's like Deja Vu Beyonce. It's like B-Day.
Yeah. Promiscuous girl.
Okay, yep. Nelly Furtado. Oh my god.
Yes, like I vividly remember that. So hearing somebody saying that they're born in 2006, when I go on these TikToks and they be having these videos of like, what year were you born? They'll say 2006, and I'll be like, like, no. Yeah, that was Run It. Year. Yep. That was Unfaithful, SOS.
I was obsessed with Chris Brown when he first came out, child. That was my man.
Girl, that was T.I. What You Know. That was T.I. So that was Neo. So Sick. That was. Ooh. It was Lean With It, Rock With It.
I bounced in the club, so
yeah.
Call me Blocky.
Bro. Miss New Booty. Like, oh my god.
Oh wow.
I'm in love
That
with
was
a
20
stripper.
years ago.
Yes.
We was in
So
the fourth
what?
grade.
I field my
Oh, that was a bop.
shoulder lean. Unpredictable.
That's wild.
Hey, these were some bops, man. One week.
They were. We had
Oh
some
my
good
god,
years
we
for
had
music.
it so good. We had it so good. Oh my god, but we were young. But I'm glad I
We
can
were.
remember that shit. So that's
Right?
why I'm like, okay.
Y'all music suck now. Like
Yeah.
everybody sounds the same. Everybody doing that rapping and singing in cursive.
Yeah, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, bang.
Right,
Like
bang,
nobody like
bang.
has fun no more. But anyway, let's jump into this book, girl,
Oh, God,
and start
yeah.
talking about Atlas and Rowdy. But we'll start off with a summary first.
Okay, so In the Gray by B.B. Reid, we meet Atlas and we meet Owen, aka Rowdy. Sidebar, that nigga's name was Owen. Every time they said it,
I like that name. I'm not gonna lie.
it just gives me cue ball, shiny head. I don't know why that gives me bald headed, like serious black man, but it just made it more weird. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay.
In the book, In the Grave by B.B. Reid, we meet Atlas and Rowdy. Atlas is this 19-year-old. She's just moved to this new city. What was the city called? Doesn't
It was
matter.
some town in Mississippi.
In Mississippi, yeah. So she basically, Atlas is looking for some clues about her past. She's adopted, but her father had recently passed. She was out of a relationship that ended badly. Her ex had cheated on her with her best friend. And she was in this new town looking for clues about her past. All she had to go on was this photo that had some cryptic message written on the back. And somebody was writing to her from this town about that she basically needed to come to this town and find out more about herself. So here she meets this group of men. And in this group is Rowdy, aka, well, Owen, and he's a grown man. He's like 38, 39, and that's how
He
old
ain't
this
that
entire
old. He
group.
36.
He literally is.
He's 36.
That's all the same to me. Same thing. He's in a group. They all run this car shop, and they basically run the town. Everybody knows they rough and tumble. Don't mess with them, and they have this reputation in town. So Atlas ends up in this will they won't they thing with him. He's very aggressive. They don't know nothing about her and they treat her as such. Then lots of stuff happened throughout the book. Atlas goes through all these adventures in the book. Come to find out, his homeboy who he runs the shop with is her real daddy. And she was given up for adoption by the girl, and she has a whole family. It's a whole thing. Her and Rowdy end up together. They have a family and a bunch of kids by the end of the book. I don't approve of the relationship, and I will be making that very clear throughout the duration of this review.
Okay. I will say, because I want to start off by saying what I had first text you when I first started off reading the book. I hate in these books because I like reading I love a good hood jam. I love a good hood novel.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. However, I don't really like how they be making these men, the protagonist men, these aggressive ass men, or they just seem real, not even pervy, but just, they're rude. And I don't
Now
really
this
like
one
that.
was very aggressive. Like this was like borderline rapey, and I remember you like because I was like it started off really good. Like it had all the makings of a good hood classic book. You know what I mean? Like when it first started and they describing the guys and she's running into them, it's like okay, they fine. Like this is finna be really good. Then you meet Rowdy and it's like he's all aggressive with her at a dumpster and trying to like force her and stuff. I was like, this is kind of rapey. It's weird. And so from the jump, it was hard for me to get into it. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Even when they started like liking each other, he was still mad aggressive. It was weird. And he's just like, well, I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? The way he was just talking to her, like, that's not cute to me. I'm sorry. I don't find that stuff like, and I think I had said this to you before when we were like kind of texting about the book. I was like, maybe if they were both around the same age and talking to each other, it'd be like, okay, more funny, like comical type of thing. But when you consider the fact that this girl is fresh out of high school and he's like in his mid to late 30s, like talking to her all aggressive and like kind of flinging her around like this, it's just not cute to me.
Yeah, I didn't care for that. And I will say as well, like, I'll touch on that, what you said, like, it would have been much more appeasing, is that the word?
Yeah.
That it would have
Yes.
been if they were around the same age. Maybe if like they probably would have made him younger or something.
Yeah.
Probably, even if
Because they can go back and
him,
forth, and it's like a, do. But now it's like, no, you're
Yeah.
this middle-aged man talking crazy to this teenager.
right. Maybe if they probably would have made him, okay, she 19 and made him probably like 23.
That was
Maybe.
literally the number that came in my head. 23,
Yeah.
20, 24. It would have been cute.
Yeah, but I guess you have to put like all the things that Rowdy has been through that kind of makes out this book
Yeah.
and his experiences
And I guess-
and how he gets to how he is, because you don't just own a car shop when you're 23.
And also, he wouldn't have been able to be friends with her daddy, and that whole storyline wouldn't have been able to play out. Because, again, like, she ends up finding out that her real birth dad is one of his close friends that he runs this car shop with.
But see,
So,
this is what I don't like. This is what I didn't like about the book. Don't try to throw that in there that Rowdy may possibly be her dad.
oh
That's
my
the
God,
part
that
pissed
freaked
me
me
off.
out. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. That freaked me out, and I did not
That
like
made me
it.
gag.
I didn't.
That made me gag.
And the
And
way
I was
everybody
like-
kind of just like steamrolled over it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they talked about it for a little bit. There was like, but they didn't address it for real. I'm like, this is very I think they had a conversation somewhere in the book, and it got really weird for me because they were just like, we're just not going to talk about that right now. Like, we'll get to that if we get to. I'm like,
No.
girl, you could be fucking your daddy, and you don't want to
Yeah.
talk about it.
And it was like still, even after they kind of like somewhat had that information that it may be a possibility, they were still
Yeah.
messing with each other.
I can't believe I
that's what
forgot
was
about
like-
that.
I was like, ugh,
It's like
I was
y'all weren't
better
repulsed
not.
immediately.
But I did know, and when I was reading it, I was like, that's her daddy talking about the other boy. I was like, that's her dad.
Oh, I thought you
When
was
they
talking about
no,
him.
not Rowdy. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about his friend, the one that she said was always
Joran.
giving a weird vibe. Yeah, was always giving a weird vibe or whatever like that. She just felt some type of just with him, and I was like, okay, so the lady that was her mama, who ended up being her
Jada.
actual mama, was she like jealous of her own daughter?
Kind of. It seemed like it. It's. I think she didn't want nothing to do with her, but it did kind of give jealousy. It definitely did, because her and Rowdy had messed around. Remember, they were messing around throughout
That's
the
why it
duration
was
of the marriage. So she
that's why
definitely
it was a
was jealous.
possibility that it was Atlas and they were father and daughter. But I just feel like
definitely
within
jealous.
this book, they could have. That's what I be saying. Like, this book has so much potential. Y'all could have left that out. That didn't have to be a thing. Like, of that possibility.
agree.
Y'all could have left it. Y'all could have left that part alone. Like, even
And they
like
also
a
didn't give us
possibility.
enough about Jada. Like, I mean, I feel like if you was gonna do that, it should have been like a whole its own storyline. I feel like that was kind of thrown in towards the end just to like summarize everything and wrap it up. Because I feel like we didn't know nothing about that nigga's wife until mid to the end of the book. Now all of a sudden we find out about you and Rowdy, and this might be your mom. Like, it just felt very forced. But like you said, it had a lot of potential. It just fell flat a lot of ways.
I will highlight that I like that she made friends, but I didn't like
Me
that
too.
threesome scene at the end. I'm just like, y'all could have left that out.
That was weird too. Did not need it at all. What was that necessary for?
What was the friend that she
I just
made?
thought you needed that.
What was the DJ, the DJ friend she made? What was her
Oh
name?
my god!
again?
I forget she had a twin.
Yeah, that girl. Like, I like that she
Her.
made a friend. Yeah, I like she made a friend. I like that she
Yeah, that
found
got
the
weird.
girl. Yeah, I like also that the girl that ended up being her cousin, the one that was doing her hair, ended up being her cousin. I like that.
Me too. I liked her. I liked her.
And she was being nice to her the whole time, so that's why I really, really, I like that part of the book. But I just feel like they could have really they could have left out that.
That
creeped me
felt
out.
forced and weird. Like, the whole time that they was trying to figure out her daddy issues, it's like the book got really weird from that until they fast forward into the end where they got all these doggone kids. Like,
And I don't
whatever.
like that, because now it's like Owen best friend, now it's a granddaddy, technically, and it's just like, yeah, I don't like, I don't like when folks having all them kids like that, like, and it's always like in these hood novels, like I don't like.
they
that,
had like 7 or 8 in the span of like what 10 years. It was a lot of
Yeah,
kids.
because that doesn't equate to happiness. I don't feel like.
And
you
again,
having a
her
bunch of
frontal
kids
lobe
like
was
that.
not fully formed the entire time. That like she just now getting a fully formed brain like on the 5th or 6th kid. So again, it's weird for me.
But also, do you be feeling like, okay, these men who like end up dating people much younger than them, do you think they do it as a tactic to make sure that they can have kids no matter how long they wait?
I've thought about that before. I think it is in some cases, and I also think it's like it's a control mechanism. I remember, not control all the time, but I remember hearing an interview with Trick Daddy like maybe a year or two ago, where he was doing this whole thing about I only like young girls and blah blah blah, and Funky Dineva was like, that's because older women are onto your games and you can't maneuver and manipulate them the way that you can a younger woman. It's like it's not even about being dumb or intelligent or anything. It's just some things you don't know unless you're seasoned. And so like you get these younger girls who don't know better until they're already involved with you. So like I think that it's a maneuver because you don't want to deal with a woman that knows ball, because you know you're gonna have to put up or shut up for real. Like you want to just do the bare minimum. I think that's what it is a lot of time.
But who's dating Trick Daddy?
Lots of them young girls. You ain't seen them last couple seasons of
not as of recently. Last thing I saw who he was dating was that Nicki Natural girl, and that was like some
he always got
ago.
a little young girl.
But I mean, he was fine back then. He was like
he was fine with that bald head.
But
whenever I see old pictures of him, I'll be like, he was fine. Like not now though, looking like a meatball.
Man, chill out, because he got lupus, man. So it's like, chill out.
Well, I don't care. He be saying some crazy stuff. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean, he cool when I be watching his little cooking show, like little clips sometimes. Yeah. But it's just like, who is... You need to be dating. You my mama age damn near. I think Trick Daddy is born in
dating 20-something year olds. You definitely was born in the 70s.
But that's strange. I remember being me and Chris. We went to a bar downtown in Montgomery when he came home one weekend. And we was at the bar, and this older guy was like trying to talk to me, and I was instantly like, and Chris gonna say, he ain't trying to talk to you. He need to be trying to pay for these drinks.
No, God, what you over here for? Like, low-key.
Right. You over here trying to talk to me, you need to be trying to if you're gonna be trying to be all friendly and stuff. But the thing that pisses me off when you know you old, what makes you think that you actually have some kind of like chance with me? What confidence?
Because they do with a lot of girls.
I have to. I think
the biggest gap, like I remember coming back here for like my last college breaks, like the last maybe couple of years. I was like 22, and that guy was like 33. We used to go to this one bar that was like kind of middle to old people oriented, but he did pay for everything.
Yeah, you need to be doing something to get my attention, because you just sitting here
when you said
like,
bar,
hey,
it reminded me. I was like, because like if you doing that, you better be like, why are you talking to me? Like,
because I'm quick to be just like, what you, especially, and then that's another thing. If you ugly too, definitely
right. I was like, was he good looking? That's messed up. That was my first thought. Like, was he good looking, at least?
Yeah, if you
this guy was good looking.
Yeah. Now if you like fine, like you old nigga fine, it's a difference between like being old nigga fine. Like I always say this, like Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, like they not old, but they old. So it's like,
that's Steven Jackson.
Yeah, like they old. That's like, okay, I might give you some time today or something. Absolutely. Like that. Yeah, I definitely give you some time today. Or even
and if you mature and you got good conversations, because like sometimes they do it. It's a case by case basis, I think. Yeah, but again, we're at the age where it's fine. Like somebody like a little bit older, it's fine. Like it's not creepy. But yeah, if you got like good conversation and stuff, that's fine. But you got to come with something good if you step into a young tenderoni like ourselves.
Yeah, and you can't be corny neither. Like
yeah, because how you just walk up to you and start talking? The first thing out your mouth should have been like, let me get this tab. Like, why is you just walking up like, hey, sugar mama?
Like get away from me immediately. If you ugly, get away from me. Nothing pisses me off more than somebody who just like, they not that good looking, but they have just all the confidence. I mean, I guess you gotta have confidence in this world if you're not all that good looking. I'll tell you a quick story. This is a little off topic from the age conversation, but I'm gonna tell you this. So I remember this is when I was still living in Huntsville, and my ex, he was dropping off his car, and he dropping off his car, and I was like picking him up from like the Firestone or something like that, because he was dropping off his car for some shit to get fixed. Anyway, so I see this dude that graduated with us. I won't say his name. I'll say it off camera after this. So he go up there to A&M with me. He go up there A&M. I know him, of course. I've been knowing nigga since ninth grade. I know this nigga. He's our classmate. So I see him, so I naturally like, hey, what up? Like, I'm doing like that. And after he walks off or whatever, my ex was insecure too. So he was just like, he gonna say, how you know dude like that? And I'm just like,
Oh,
I went to school with him like that, like whatever. And I almost was like offended because it was just like, how dare you think I would ever try to talk to him because he ugly as hell. The nigga ugly.
You more offended by the fact you want to talk to her.
Like, how dare you?
No, but I get that. I completely get it. Because, like, what do you think of me?
I can see if he was kind of like cute and you kind of like being a little like, or if he was handsome and you was being kind of like, like you need to give me like some explanation how you talking to him. I would have been easily both answers. If he was fine or ugly, I'd have been like, I went to school with him. He from Montgomery, blase, whatever. Like, but I'm more so like, you think I was
talking to this ugly nigga?
Right. Oh my god. And he like he cool, like he a cool dude.
Yeah.
You know who it is because we seen him out there at the reunion or whatever when we last week. And I'm just like, but how dare you think I would try to talk to him?
Right.
He cool, good he nice personality, everything like that. But that nigga ugly. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, like I ain't talking no ugly nigga. I don't give a fuck how single I am. I'm not that single.
Oh, I agree.
I'm not that single. So yeah, I was like, I was totally offended by that. But anyway, that's the only exception I'm talking to a whole nigga is if they fine. Like, they gotta be fine. Yeah. They have to be fine. Like, absolutely. No up for debate. No, oh, he got a nice personality. If I don't do
personality, child.
No. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work if I'm not trying to see. I'm sorry. Also, can you look up in the book, because I like that we were in a different location with this book. You don't really see too many people talking about Mississippi. What fictional town was this? I can't remember.
Let me see. I'm gonna go to the beginning because I feel like they touched on it really early. Why did it take y'all so long to say the name of the guy? When they were describing them guys at the beginning, when I tell you this book had me going for that first like chapter, I was just like, oh, this is good. And then and then like they're talking about the background and like the actual mystery behind it. I'm like, oh, this is finna get really good. And then they just.
Now, I like that this book didn't have a bunch of, like, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, drug deals going on. Like, I like that they shied away from that. Like, I know they talked about, like, this is something that they used to do, and that's why they have businesses, and they successful now with different things they got going on. I mean, they probably still did some backdoor shady shit, probably, or something, or, killing folks, but I don't think that they were doing
They didn't really detail it.
Yeah. So, I like that part in the book, but yeah, it's okay if you ain't find a little town. I don't know where that shit is.
It's wild because like I know she's from Ocella, but it's like it's taking them forever to mention the actual town. That's wild to me.
But I like
Ruin was the girl's name.
Oh, okay, with the DJ girl.
Yeah, this is annoying to me though, because like I really want to know. Like I forget.
Because I remember them saying it at the first part, but oh well. I remember she was originally from Ocella, so okay.
Yeah.
But I like that they highlighted. I like when books and authors like they put settings in places that aren't the typical Atlanta, New York, or LA. Like I really like. Because people be thinking that you have to stay in like some major cities to actually have. Okay, cool. People be actually making it seem like you have to stay in these super big cities or these super big places to be like to have fun or actually like start a new life or something like that. Don't oversaturate or overpopulate these places. Like down south, like it has a lot of places with some culture, some good restaurants and things.
Nothing has like I feel like firsthand, nothing has like exemplify that for me more than like going out and being other places and then coming back here, because it's like I appreciate Montgomery a lot more now than I did when I was younger and I was trying to get the hell up out of here, because I was like, it's a lot of stuff here and then it's history and then it's like it's just stuff to do, but you underestimate the power of like down home like real people. Because it's like when you get like it's very easy to get swept up when you in other places, but it's like it's nothing like it when you come back here. Like I really appreciate it a lot more now.
But you gotta also think about it too. when we first graduated or when we was first in high school, that was like 15, 16 years ago. So you gotta think about like all the development and just stuff in the world in general that has happened between then and now, as far as technology and all these other different things.
Yeah.
But like back then, it wasn't shit here to do. It was nothing here to do. Like all these restaurants and stuff.
They are opening a lot of new stuff. And then it's like, if it was, you weren't old enough to go to it. Like we couldn't get into no bars or, places like that or really experience stuff. So yeah, you're right.
And I know folks be talking about some like, for people listening or whatever, they be quick to say like Montgomery is dangerous. It's dangerous if you around niggas.
Anywhere is dangerous if you dumb. Like I feel like, because I've always felt like, especially after like living in Atlanta and all these other places, it's just like, I've never been scared of my own people, and I know how to move and where to move. Like anywhere you go, it's like, don't go here at this time or wherever. Like it's just common sense. But I'm not scared of my people.
Right. I'm not out at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning around niggas.
Why would you be doing that? Like then it's gonna be dangerous for anywhere. Like you go literally anywhere, ain't nothing open but legs and liquor stores.
Police out and they racing down on the boulevard. Like that's exactly.
Like what do you got to be out that late for?
Right. Oh, you know what scene that I didn't like in this book? When they were at Top Golf, I believe. And I fuck with Top Golf, so I was really aggravated. This shit really pissed me off. Because you're not gonna go up in them folks stuff
that was ghetto.
Acting like that. Very ghetto. So she all jump on the table and about to hit him
like,
upside
girl, that was
his
attempted
head.
Murder.
Yeah, but it's like you're doing too much, and that's what I was.
That
saying.
really showed her age to me. It was like scenes like that I was just like, this shows her age to me though. Like this is why you don't need to be talking to no 19-year-old girl. Not like she should just be like, you know what I mean? Because a more seasoned woman, like you realize everybody around you is older, and she's just like fully in her emotions over this nigga. Because what do you expect from her? She's fresh out of high school. She's fresh out of her one serious relationship. It was just one of the scenes that I was just like, this just shows how big y'all age gap is and how y'all don't need to be together. Because you really can't even buy no drink here.
Right, and he ain't no better. And that annoyed me too. If you can't go out and buy no drink on your own, you need to be at the house somewhere. At
all. Period.
So can I get no drink? Can I get a sip of your drink?
Like, oh my God, that's crazy. Oh, I already got that for you, baby girl. That's cute to you. You don't feel weird like you ordered a drink for your little sister? Like, that's what I feel like. That's creepy.
Right. That's exactly what it gives. You just ordered a drink for your little
Thank
sister.
You. Like, what?
Yeah, but I didn't like that. And then I also didn't like when they were at Top Golf when he started acting a fool when she had sat on somebody's lap.
Same.
Like y'all can't be that shit. Both of it was childish. That's why they be saying like men be still just immature and in their ways.
They are.
That's why I'm just like, I don't like
and
that
that's
shit.
The only thing I give. But even then, it's like, because I gave that some thought too. Because I was just like, but even if she was 19 and he was like, again, like we talked about, like 24, 25, 26, I would have been fine. I would have been like, this is different, but I'm fine with that. Even 28, 29, that's pushing it. That is pushing it. But like 36, bro, like, you got way too much experience on this girl.
Yeah, you 36, you old. Not like you're old. No, you're too old. No, you're too old for certain shit. Like that's what I'm gonna say.
For real,
36. You're not old, but you're too old for certain shit. I'll put it like
absolutely.
Because, like
to be fighting at Top Golf.
Yeah, like that's so stupid. That shit really aggravated me.
But I was like, girl, you swung a golf club at that girl's head. Like that's attempted murder.
Yeah. And I like that one of the guys did calm her down. The quiet one was just like...
I liked him. The second they started describing him, I was like, I love me that golden chick. Like, it would have been like a better story if she was just with somebody closer to her age. Or, like, it's just weird. Like, it just highlights how they didn't need to be together. Like,
yeah, but it's just like this goes to show what we're saying. Like, this book has so much potential. Because what would you overall rate this book?
Because I liked parts of it, because it did have a lot of potential. I wish it would have went differently.
It was.
And it gave us a lot to talk about. I'd say like 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6 out of 10. Like
I don't agree with everything, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, and it ended off good. Ain't nobody just super get killed or anything like
Right?
that. It was a very entertaining novel. They could have left out, like I said, left fix that age. This is like my little scratch pad in my head. You know, like when people be
Yeah.
proofreading and scratching out paper like thing. This is what I'll do. Fix the age. Um, Take out that threesome scene. Um, what else I take out? What else that I didn't like? No, as far as their age, like I would make her a little older and make him a little younger. Probably make her at least 20, 21, and I'll make him like
Yeah.
24, 25.
Because I feel like 20 would have been even, like 2021 would have been more suitable.
Oh yeah, and take out that shit with Owen possibly being her dad. They could have left that shit out.
Yeah.
They leave
Yeah, that was
part out.
unnecessary.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
And they let that linger for way too long, and y'all
Yes.
still like hunching on each other
Yeah,
while
and
y'all
that's what made
thinking.
it gross. That's what
Yeah.
made it gross. I was like, at the end of the novel, I was like, of course this can't be her daddy.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, I was just like, I don't like that. Y'all take that out. But other than that, it was a good novel. If they would have took that out, this would have been a good 9.5 out of 10.
I completely agree. That, and I'll add in that I just would have took out him being like
Rapey.
so aggressive for
Yeah,
so
I was
long.
gonna say
Yeah.
that too. Yeah, I was gonna
Like
say
that
too.
was so weird to me. Like it just, even when they were getting to know each other and they liked each other, he was still so aggressive. Like I just would have like toned that down a little bit. Like I know your name's Rowdy and you gotta be rowdy, but it's just like it's too much.
I don't like that shit. That shit don't turn me on whatsoever.
I don't
Get that
either.
shit
Okay, I
the
thought
fuck
it was
away
just
from me.
because I was just like, maybe some girls are like, you know, into that. Like, oh, I like me. Like, you're not finna talk to me crazy ever. Like, no,
Yeah,
I don't
get
like.
away
That's
from
not
me.
cute. Look
You
at me.
talk
I'm just a
about-
girl. Like, you're not gonna talk to me like that.
Right. Like, treat me as such. Treat me like
I'm a
lady.
princess.
Right. Treat me as such. You can fix your time.
Right?
But it's
Okay.
like, it's a thing of men be liking, I read this before too, like in some like divine feminine kind of like books. Men be liking it when you talk to them crazy. I think they be wanting women to like, they be
Yeah.
trying to bait women into like talking to them crazy. Shit, maybe so. I guess being nice ain't
Yeah.
got me nowhere, so maybe I need to start talking to these niggas like they crazy.
That's true. Yeah, because I don't like the older I get, the less I temper myself, and I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's because I'm comfortable in this relationship now. But even before
Right.
this, like the older I get, I'm just like I'm not tempering myself. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and like men do respect it more. I don't know what it is. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, it's like a thing of course you gotta just set boundaries, but I don't just believe in just being mean. Like I'm just that's
Yeah,
not just
no.
how I am. I'm just not no mean. I'm not mean. I'm such an Aquarius. I'm not mean until somebody really pisses me off.
That part.
Yeah, so
It's like you gonna get it same because I'm Capricorn, but I have Aquarius moon and I have a Leo rising. You gonna get what you give to me. Like you're not gonna like talk to me crazy, and I'm not gonna talk to you crazy unless you talk to me crazy, and then you gonna get the whole thing, and we just not gonna like each other.
you know, Toya and Eugene from Married to Medicine.
Oh, perfect
Yeah,
example.
she be talking to him crazy, and I think he liked that.
Oh.
shit.
When I tell you, I think it was this last season when I was like watching it, and I remember like this. I was like, did she just do that to him
In front of
this whole
everybody.
party? All the husbands was like, dang man, your wife talking to
And he
you
was like, okay. He was like, okay.
They're like, your wife's talking to you like that?
Right.
Like, dang, Toya.
Because what
But
call
I
him?
remember
Eugenia.
Big Genie. But the perfect example is Toya be talking to him crazy and he don't go nowhere. He just keep buying her houses.
Yeah, but as far as men talking to me rude and crazy, I don't
No,
like that shit.
I didn't like that at all. It's like if a little bit would have been cute, like I said before, like a little banter back and forth, and maybe if they were closer in age, it would have been like a bit more balanced. But it just seemed like he was just talking to her crazy the whole time, just like this old boy, like, yo, shut up, you stupid.
I'm gonna give you an example as far as like dudes being mean. So, what was it? By freshman year, I used to I had this little fling with this dude or whatever. Fling didn't last that long, but he used to be like an asshole he used to be an asshole, but he was like still like he would still do gentleman shit, kind of like how Owen would be in this book, but not to that
Yeah.
extent. Not saying like no weird shit to me, like saying he gonna do this to me or anything like that. Not no crazy shit like that. But he would still like open the door for me, pump my gas, do regular man shit. You see what I'm saying? But he was a douchebag. Anyway, I remember one day he had texted me something like crazy. This, mind you, I'm 19. We're both 19 at this time. We were like freshman, sophomore time. But the next, like, it was around homecoming of that following year or whatever. Like I said, this is a fling. This ain't no full-on relationship and no shit like that. I ain't take him serious for him to be my boyfriend anyway. So anyway, because he was an asshole. Anyway, he said some out of pocket shit to me. It was like almost like he said something like in the words of, you must want some dick or something. It was something like that. Like he said something like that. But mind you, somebody might find that shit turn them on or something. Not me. That shit is so like not.
Yeah.
And immediately. So I stopped. I don't remember exactly what I text back, but it was like some dry ass shit, and I didn't say nothing else to me as he's double texting me, losing his mind because I've completely ignored him. Like, and that's what I be saying. I be thinking niggas like that mean shit when you be being mean back to them. So fast forward some years later, mind you, I've been seeing him on social media through this whole time because I didn't continue to talk to him. I've been seeing him throughout on social media for years or whatever. Not paying him no attention. Been seeing him at college or whatever while we're at college or whatever. Been seeing him still, like, we're still following each other on Instagram. Fast forward, just previously on my 30th birthday, he had messaged me happy birthday. Okay. And so he was like, and then we started kind of like messaging back and forth on Instagram, and then he still had my number, my same number. I ain't changed my number. So I started texting him, and it immediately reminded me of like, okay, you're still that same asshole. So I was like,
I was hoping he would have like. No. I was sitting hoping like maybe he evolved a little bit.
Like, boy, you ain't finna play with me.
Yeah,
like
too old, definitely.
Yeah,
now.
I was kind of like giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe he ain't like the same kind of like asshole or whatever, but I don't remember what it was, but I was like, he said something. It was very minuscule, but I was just like, you know what, I ain't got time. Like, let me go ahead and start texting you.
Yeah.
Like, never mind.
Because to me, that's very high school. Because, like, I get it. Like, because I like a little back and forth. But, like, all that, you're not going to be mean to me. Like, I stopped that in, like, maybe my sophomore year of college.
Because I'm not
and it took my roommate, because I really was, like, I kind of was attracted to that kind of thing for a minute. Not like, all attracted, but it's, like, I liked it. I liked the repartee. But it took my roommate in college for me to realize it's not funny. But she was like, I don't like it. Like, I don't like when guys are mean to you. Like, just like, I don't like it. Like, it was this guy I was talking to, and it was just like, the way I had just got so accustomed to the way we was talking to each other. We weren't like together, but we dated for a while. She's just like, I don't like the way he's talking to you. And I was just like, you know what? She got a point. Like I'm talking to him crazy too, but like, you know, I don't like that either for real. Cause like, I don't want to have to be on edge around you. I'm a princess. Yeah.
It's like, and I just think it's like women, we're just more, I feel like we should naturally just be more, you know, soft. Person, but I wasn't, and I didn't like the person that I was, and I was realizing who I was turning into when I was around him. Like, why am I being a nigga now? Yeah,
like,
and
when I'm around you,
acting like that, like,
and this isn't fun. Like, so yeah.
Like, I want to feel.
That was the end of that.
I want to feel giggly, like, you know,
right?
If I'm talking to somebody, like,
especially now I know, like, that's what you're supposed to feel like. But yeah, I didn't. for a while, I thought that shit was cute. Like, I was just like, we getting at each other, like, blah blah blah. But then I realized, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, and even throughout this book, I don't really even feel like Rowdy was even, I feel like he was an asshole the whole time. Nothing
the whole time, he didn't change.
Nothing
it's just
about
like,
him
got more comfortable with her, I feel like. It didn't give, like, let me evolve. That would have made it different too, again, with the potential. Like, if he would have evolved into, like, okay, now I know you better, let me show you my softer side. It's like, even with his softer side, he was still mean. Like,
yeah, because I don't be even thinking, like, when men be just thinking they can just throw money at you, and that's kind of like,
oh my god, and that's what he was doing.
It just made it seem like, okay, this is my way of showing my love and affection. And I guess if that's your love language, then cool, but I just still prefer you be,
and you ain't even gonna say sorry.
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah.
Be nice. Yeah, it's just like,
but at the he never was apologetic. He was just like, here, take it and hush. like, shut up. Like, he just wasn't nice. Like, I just didn't like that. She was so young. I'm like, she's so impressionable. I just kept thinking about, like, because, like, that's close to my little sister's age. I don't know. Maybe that's why I had trouble with this book. Because I just didn't like that at all. I'm like, why? Ugh, he's so aggressive. Soften up. She's a kid.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, let me talk about this too within the novel. This is what I don't like, and this may be the last point because I can't think of nothing else more significant. It's something about dating somebody that everybody knows that I can't stand. Because bitches really be hating on you for no reason, and you be thinking like, what the fuck I do? Like, I be feeling like it's so hurtful.
Oof.
Like,
Girl, don't get me started.
Yeah, that's why I be feeling like everybody should just keep their relationship private, especially when that drama started ensuing, like, just in general, because it was like the word around town that he was dating some young girl, and it's just like, oh yeah, why y'all got something to say about that? Like,
and all the girls coming out the woodworks, even at the beginning, the little waitresses and whatnot, want to sit here and have issues with you because they know him and like him. Like, definitely been there, definitely don't like it.
And me and my homegirl, we were just talking about people in privacy and their relationships, because, you know, that whole thing with 21 Savage and Lotto been going around. And it's just like, y'all, we don't know these people. We don't if they want to be private about it or whatever, it's kind of like I understand
everybody. Yeah, and I'm just like, the way social media, I feel like we're the generation, like, we're not Gen X who kind of get swept up, or we can get, like, fooled by stuff on the internet. We grew up with the internet, and we know that what people put online is not their real persona. Like, people post and show what they want to show to the world. Like, I always feel like that about anybody. I'm like, we don't know who these people are for real. Like, before I pass judgment, let me sit and think about what I'm looking at for real, because whatever it is what they're choosing to show us. We don't know these people.
Yeah, it's just like, just people, you know, I believe in evil eye really heavily, so that's why I've been wanting, like, more so now, like, I said, my next relationship, I'm not posting nobody, like, at all, because people be so mean, like, and that's what I just really
follow my nigga no more, like, on anything. Like, I started to, like, we used to, but, like, before we started blocking each other and getting mad at each other, but also he had some crazy exes. Like, he's got exes that still, like, are on him, like, girls that he dated or was with, or, like, that had kids, and then there's just like, well, she had a relationship with his kid, and now they want to still, like, it's weird. And now, why are you talking to me? There's no reason why I should be contacted by anybody in your past or your life. That's how I feel. So I'm like, I don't want nobody to know nothing.
Yeah, I just don't be, and I don't know, I guess it's like there's a little bit of just sensitivity in me, and it's just, I have this thing of like, I don't do anything to people, I don't put that energy out, so it just be seeming like shit unfair, like, when people come to you with that energy, and it's just the universe, you be thinking to the universe, like, I didn't do anything, so why is this happening to me?
Like, I know I didn't do nothing to deserve this right here.
Yeah, so it's unfair.
It's just easier, I feel like. I like, because so some people, they can do that. They can, like, you know, broadcast your relationship loud and proud, baby. Like, do your thing. But for me, no. I'm good. Yeah. I want to keep all my business to myself. Like, my personal stuff, people is not gonna know.
And it's not even a thing of, like, the showcasing thing, because I get you want to show off your cute pictures and you want to do all that, and which I feel like people should do. It's just, I just don't like like I said, the evil eye that comes with it,
because, like, everybody does not have good intentions.
Like, yeah, people be like, they energy, like, people don't be understanding how much, like, energy is so, you have to be a very secure, very just, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's kind of like, I'm trying to look for a spiritual term I'm looking for, where it's, I can't think of it right now, but you,
like, grounded.
Yeah, so somewhat in that extent, like, it's like, you're not gonna let anything affect you at all, type of thing. So deal with that. It's
kind of like oblivious, because it's like, I don't.
You almost gotta live in delusion.
I don't. Yeah. It's an oblivion that you gotta be like, I don't care. Like, I'm in my own little bubble. I'll create whatever, you know, world I want to, which I think is admirable. I just don't have that trait, and I'm like, I'm too versed in the world, and I know that everybody who's looking right now does not have my best intentions at heart, and they're like watching me for a different reason than my people who love me are watching me. So
because I can get very ego driven, like as far as like I ain't finna let nobody like bitch me or punk me when it comes to something like this. Like I am very much like I have to prove a point sometimes, but I think now, like as I'm older, I probably won't care as much, but I think but then again, my next relationship, depending on how I feel, I don't even think I'm gonna post nobody.
Yeah. So it's like it's just easier to me. Like absolutely not. I'm good.
Now I will say Atlas didn't really let that kind of like shit kind of get to her in the book. Now I will say like applaud to her for being so young and not letting really that mess with her. I mean until she showed her ass at Top Golf. That's the only time like I feel like she was acting a fool, like was out.
But they were. I forgot that was like a sidebar issue throughout the whole thing. I heard you messing with that little young girl. Like, what you care for?
Yeah, and I don't like that. If you know you used to mess with somebody who used to do your hair or is doing your hair,
gossipy old bitch.
Yeah, like if you know you're messing with somebody who was doing your hair, why go back to her and get your hair done? That's one thing I didn't like about in that book. I'm just like, what's wrong with you, Owen?
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild.
Owen Rashad.
Owen.
Rashad.
Owen.
Like, they was calling him O.
I don't know why that name takes me out. I do not like that.
But I like that name. I didn't kind of realize like how much
I love Rashad. I've always loved that name.
Of course, that's everybody gotta love that name.
You're.
I'm trying to think like Owen, because I ain't never heard that on no like heard it on a white boy, but not a black boy. That's probably why I like it so much.
Yeah. I don't know. It just gives me bald head serious man.
You want to know You want to know what Owen gave me, and I kept trying to like change the image of him because I really wanted him to be fine in my head. But you know what he gave?
What?
You know that dude, Aaron the plumber, plumber who was on Air. I tried to get that image out of my head, and I was so irritated. I tried to change
what? That's kind of perfect. I don't know why. He kind of gives me like, whenever I pictured him, he gave me like a mixture between like Tay Diggs and that bald head man from Why Did I Get Married?
The one that made us drive up the mountain.
Yeah, it was like a mix between the two of them. I don't know why, just like a strong jawline and a bald head. I know he don't have a bald head in the book, but I just had like dark skin, a strong jawline, and a bald head, and attractive enough for this young girl to be attracted to him.
Yeah, because I was trying to make sure that he was like younger in a sense, but he gave like this. Like, you know, the mechanics that work in the shop.
He gave me like bald headed mechanic.
But he had braids though, so that's why I be trying to.
I know he did. I like logically, I know that. But whenever I hear Owen, I hear cue ball, like a shiny head.
Oh my god!
I know he had braids. Like they made clear that, but some reason I just see a shiny head. Yeah, get over here, girl.
I think they should have, even with the cover, like the versions of the book we got. Like I think because you got the gray one, right? Right, because you know they have a different version of it or whatever. I
haven't seen one with no characters or anything.
Yeah, they got one with her. I don't know where it's at or whatever. And girl, did you see that they redid the close up? I'm like, I'd rather have that covered than the other one.
Yes, yeah.
Shit, they always doing that. They did that with Demon's Dream. I'm still mad about that.
I love that second Demon's Dream cover.
Yeah, I'm mad. They always changing it right after I didn't damn read the book. But
they have a cover with her on there.
Yeah. See, I can get a clear image of her, but I couldn't get.
That's kind of what I thought she looked like.
Yeah, she looked young on the front of the book. Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, that's cool, but I
wish they would have had a picture of him.
Right. I need to picture him. I even went on TikTok to see if somebody did their own creation of how he looked like, how they did with Demon's Dream, because they did that edit with Smoke and Demon. Like they did those edits. But this I
saw this other picture. I was gonna say I thought I had found one, but that's another book that's apparently by B.B. Reid, but it's just a man with a 6-pack.
But until somebody shows me an image of Owen, that man is Aaron the plumber in my head.
Now I can't get that out of my head. Because I didn't have like a clear, I just had like a amalgam, a mixture of Tay Diggs and Mike. But Aaron the Plumber is perfect. Hey, come here, girl.
It's like,
get in this car.
Like, it's cringy,
good, right?
It's cringe.
It was so cringe. Like, it was, especially when he's like, I don't know why that one scene when they're like, he's picking her up from that motel, like that, like, and he's doing that whole fake kidnapping thing. I was like, who does that?
I didn't like that.
Freak.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm just like, you're doing too much.
Oh my God.
He's added to. So to conclude this episode, Tanisha, I am going to ask this. In the future, when you have a daughter, are you going to approve of a 15-year age gap? Or 16?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Grown ass man. What you doing with my daughter?
But what if your daughter is 25? But what if your daughter is 25?
Then that's fine. I don't care.
Okay. So it can't do.
She's a grown woman at that point.
Yeah, it can't be the 19.
But as long as she's not like 21 and he's like 40. I mean, even then, it depends on. It depends. It really depends. But like 19 and 36. Oh no, get your ass away from my daughter. Because her mama was a little too cool. Like, I know she had dementia or whatever she was, but...
She had sickle cell, girl, not no dementia.
Oh.
That's two completely different things. Oh,
I knew she had kind of, like, lost it after her daddy died a little bit. So I kind of was... But yeah,
dementia.
Cell, yeah.
Like, she was depressed highly, but when
well, something made you okay with this grown man breaking in your house and taking your daughter?
Yeah, I think this book really had potential. It's still a good book, but I don't even know if I would recommend it to anybody. However, it was fairly entertaining.
Yeah, I can agree it was entertaining. I'll give it that.